In the remote reaches of Russia's Far East, where bears often wander into human areas, a wild brown bear entered a peaceful yard. Yet, instead of causing panic, an unusual scene unfolded.
Сергей, смотри, прыгай. Сыр гулять.
A man was sitting alone on a bench, completely unfazed. As the bear approached, he remained still and unbothered. Surprisingly, the bear appeared more anxious than the man and abruptly retreated. While most people might have run away or shouted, this man remained motionless like a statue, likely the smartest reaction in that situation. A Reddit user named Burton Boy in 1999 posted a spooky clip to the Chills Narrator subreddit, claiming they heard something unusual in the woods, something that didn't resemble any known animal. The video triggered a discussion in the comments, with some proposing it could be a werewolf, though the precise origin of the sound remains unidentified. While heading back to their cabin deep in the woods, someone experienced something strange and unsettling. The cabin was isolated, enclosed by a gate with no nearby neighbors. As they walked along the trail toward home, they suddenly saw something that froze them in place. A person running away from the cabin and vanishing into the trees. They watched as the figure ducked into a bush, attempting to hide. For a moment, it seemed as though they believed they hadn't been seen. But once they realized the observer was still watching, they hurriedly disappeared further into the forest without looking back. There was no exchange of words or confrontation, only silence and shadows. It was clear that someone had been on the property, and their behavior was anything but normal. Percy James Posey disappeared into the dense forest near Lac Simon in northern Quebec. He managed to survive completely alone in the wilderness for 33 days. As rescue efforts slowed and hope waned, Percy remained out there, subsisting on berries and small game such as rabbits. On August 23rd, he was finally spotted across the lake. His appearance had changed dramatically. He looked tired, thinner, and heavily sunburned, yet he was alive. The before and after photos tell a powerful story. A young man lost in the wild, now found exhausted but alive, after more than a month of surviving in nature's harsh environment. Truly an incredible tale. A man was staying in a cabin deep within the forest. One day, he observed a small black bear approaching, so he chose to film the encounter. Startled by the sight, he acted immediately. He hurried inside, his heart racing, shut the door behind him, and fortunately, managed to escape uninjured. A few weeks ago, some of John's friends went on a camping trip and took pictures with a digital camera. Initially, everything appeared normal with no unusual sights. However, after uploading the photos to a computer, one image caused them to feel uneasy. In that photo, red figures appeared, something they definitely hadn't seen through the camera's lens. The entire group couldn't shake the feeling that what appeared in the picture wasn't merely a lens flare. It seemed too detailed, resembling ghostly figures. This photograph was captured by a camper in Midhurst, West Sussex, near the location of an old tuberculosis sanatorium where many people had passed away over the years. The campers shared the image with friends and family, and surprisingly, everyone seemed to notice the same detail. In the background, there appears to be a figure that closely resembles a maid from that time period, confirmed by comparisons to old uniforms and historical photographs. Additionally, some people believe they can see two small figures next to her, possibly children. Could this be a case of pareidolia? Someone was recording their walk through the forest at night when they observed something unusual. The poor camera quality and darkness made it difficult to identify details, but its shape was enough to seem completely out of place. Then, abruptly, the video was cut off without warning, making it difficult for viewers to verify its authenticity. A man wandered off the trail at night, aiming to encounter something paranormal. As he ventured further, the atmosphere grew more oppressive. Suddenly, he spotted this, a peculiar figure standing motionless among the trees. It appeared human, but something seemed strange. No movement, no noise, just an intense stare. He quickly turned and hurried back. Later, he posted the footage online. Some believe it's a ghost, others think it's just clothes hanging. What's your take? Lamar, a solo paranormal investigator from the channel Paranormal Discovery, embarked on a journey with his dog Kia to explore recent Bigfoot sightings near the abandoned Unica gold mine.
Feel really weird though. Like really weird. It's like something's watching already. Something weird is in the air tonight.
As he ventured into the thick forest, an unsettling sensation began to settle within him.
What the? Yo! What is that? Yo, that's a car seat. Yo, am I seeing this right? Yo, there's a car down there too. What the? Yo. Yo, there's a bunch of car parts. Coaches over there. Man, all of the parts are just everywhere.
Soon, he noticed trees that had been broken in unnatural ways.
All right, so we got our first clue. That could be natural, but you never know in this world. This is odd. The hell? Why are these all in such weird conditions? Just a bunch of weirdness. Like even back there, some of the trees are chewed up. Whoa. What the heck? Again, if you guys have seen our Bigfoot series, man, in between trees, it's so odd how it does that. It's weird how, like the majority like this, jammed in between two trees, ripped completely out of the ground. Look at that. And then just...
Eventually, he reached a clearing where he paused to rest.
I think this is where we're gonna set up camp for the night. We're not gonna stay the full night, but maybe make a bonfire.
It was then that he heard it, a faint sound coming from afar.
Well, looks like we got a little helper over there. It's weird, I'm hearing like off-roading vehicles, ATVs, I think, but no one's coming up. It's kind of weird. There might be a path way down there. It's probably what it is.
After lighting a small bonfire, Lamar activated his spirit box. Suddenly, a haunting voice cut through the static.
Please be careful here.
Please be careful here. Okay.
His heart racing, Lamar realized it was time to depart.
I don't know what this feeling is. I don't know what this feeling is. It's crazy. Like it just got intense. Like either an animal's with us, like a bear or a coyote, or it's a Sasquatch. Like straight up. Like I'm not joking. Like or an intense spirit is here. Whoever's here with us, me and my dog. I want to know your name. My name is Lamar. Do you have a name that I can call you by? I'd love to know. So that is 3 women names. 3 women's names. That's crazy. That's interesting. I'm only saying this because we're here right now, in the moment, and this is exactly how I'm feeling. My emotions are starting to run high. I'm starting to feel like something here is getting hostile. Kia's been sitting down, looking into random parts of the forest. It's trippy, to be honest. I'm starting to think that this is not an area that happened naturally. I just have it in my gut. Something here occasionally comes, and this is its habitat. I don't know. It could be a bear, for all I know, but something does come here. It's giving me that weird vibe. Something has a habitat out here. And Kia, literally, like, I'm not joking, the whole night, she's been sitting in random spots, looking into where we just were early on before we got dark. I don't know why, it's just...
On his way back, more strange occurrences surfaced. Something or someone was observing him.
So I'm officially on my way out right now. I keep hearing something in here. Now keep in mind, I don't think I'm gonna film the whole way out, but I might keep it recording just so it can document anything that could possibly happen. Hello? Somebody in there? Hello? What the f? Yo, it's creepy as hell, man. Someone over here? Or something? I don't want to leave Key for too long. But something's here. Something is legitimately in front of me. I just can't see it, but I can hear it.
Passing by old rusted car wrecks deep in the woods, he caught a glimpse of an unidentified shape.
See that? There's a weird set of eyes. Yeah. Hello? See that? It's glowing. I'm zoomed in the max that it can go. It's straight up glowing.
Thankfully, Lamar and Kia managed to return safely to their vehicle. Some time ago, a man woke up inside his tent after a rainy night in Texas. As he opened the tent, he was met with an unexpected sight.
Hey, we're camping in this beautiful state park in Texas, and it's been raining, and the water that's coming out of the sky is blue. And it's not this tarp, because it's happening on this tarp too. Look at that. This is crazy. Are they chemtrailing us in Texas?
Blue rain was falling from the sky. Recently, additional reports have emerged from both Texas and California, describing the same unusual phenomenon, rain that appears to be unnaturally blue. Some speculate that it results from cloud seeding or weather modification practices, involving chemicals sprayed to influence climate. Others believe it could be linked to covert government experiments or geoengineering efforts. There are also natural explanations such as blue-green algae or bacteria being carried into the atmosphere and returning with the rain. In rare cases, dust and pollution have tinted rainfall as well. However, the true cause of the blue rain remains unknown and continues to be a mystery. After a day of hiking, a woman felt a strange itch in her ear. Her daughter helped her attempt to remove whatever was inside.
Why do you think it's going to bubble? Because it bubbles when you put it on blood.
No, it bubbles when you put it on earwax.
It does?
Yep.
Ah, shit, that's cold.
No, see? Yeah, it came out. I told you.
What came out?
It's a fucking spider.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
It's
look.
a spider? Oh, my God. Ah!
I told you that would come out. That's fucking disgusting. Oh my Jesus.
It was revealed that a tiny spider had crawled in and chosen to settle there. Fortunately, she escaped without any lasting damage. However, what might have happened if she had ignored it and the spider had begun to live inside her ear? While hiking approximately 3 miles from the main trail through a wooded area near Austin, Texas, a Reddit user came across something surprising. It appeared to be a grave or perhaps a memorial, with flowers, a photograph, and personal mementos thoughtfully arranged. The scene felt deliberate, intimate, and weighty. Was this the location where someone had taken their own life? Or was it just a peaceful tribute left in a meaningful spot for someone? This family was camping near the picturesque Elam Gorge in Iran, a popular destination for tourists who enjoy boat rides through the narrow channels. In the video, they are seen relaxing on one boat when unexpectedly an incident occurs. With limited time and space to respond, the two boats collide. Although the collision appeared to be severe, fortunately, no one was injured. A man stopped his vehicle after hearing unsettling screams, a sound that was a mix between an animal in distress and a human cry. He started recording and captured something moving erratically among the bushes. The noise suddenly ceased, and whatever it was vanished into the tall reeds. Visibly shaken, the man hurried back to his car. Later, as he reviewed the footage, he noticed that the figure resembled a human more than an animal. However, its arms appeared unusually long, and its shoulders were broader than typical for a person. Perhaps it wasn't just his imagination after all. A man notices something strange on a rock near the water close to his campsite.
Airport's putting some weird shit in here. Honestly, look at this. What is that? That is like the venom virus. That spews out like fucking the venom virus. That spews out? Yeah. Oh my god.
It's a jelly-like substance, seemingly composed of vein-like strands that gradually shift and pulse, almost as if it's breathing. Curious, the man turns to the internet, seeking answers from others. However, so far, uncovering any explanations has proven to be a challenge. On October 28th, 2022, Brendan, the intrepid adventurer from uncharted travel, undertook one of his most daring expeditions, spending the night inside an abandoned mine deep within the remote wilderness of British Columbia. After a taxing hike and running low on water, he established his camp inside the deteriorating mine. In the dead of night, Brendan was awakened by an unsettling presence.
I'm starting to think the motion sensors weren't the greatest idea. It went off once and creeped me out, and I went to go check on it. Unfortunately, I didn't film, but now it's silent. But the fact that it just went off one singular time and then now it's been silent for 45 minutes is something. It's like skidding down the stairs. I don't know what that was, but we're gonna go check it out. Whatever it was, it came from downstairs. It sounded like something dropped and fell down the stairs. Could just be the old building. Was this tube always here? Of course, now that I go to investigate, I don't hear anything. Sounds like maybe an animal. I can't say for certain though. We go into the basement now. I mean, if it's something small like a mouse, I don't mind, but I don't want to. There's something over there. Okay, that was a rat. But what was over here?
He retreated to his tent and secured the door until the motion sensors triggered once more.
Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome.
Okay.
Hello, welcome.
Okay, that's like the third time the motion sensor outside has gone off. Okay, I'm gonna go check it out. But I have the motion sensor set right there. You can see it's going off because I'm here now. But what was setting it off earlier? Maybe there's... I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna move it inside in case it's like a squirrel or something. But I have it pointed at our two doors here. So it won't be much of a warning anymore, but at least I'll be up if somebody tries to creepily open the door. I think it's like 3:30 in the morning. I haven't gotten much sleep at all. I've been listening to this. I just have podcasts in my ear just to kind of like drone out some of the noise, but it just makes okay, that I think we need to go investigate that because I know I closed all the doors, so that concerns me a little. Hearing a slam like that. I don't know if my camera picked it up. Unlock the door. Okay, I'm trying to be weary about noise discipline here. Or light discipline, because... It's not windy. And all of these doors are closed. Well, except for this one, but this one's not budging. As you can see, it's like stuck there. It'd take a lot to move these ones. But it sounded like it was one of these doors. That's so bizarre, they're all closed. Like... this night just keeps getting weirder and weirder. I swear I just heard the lock click. I don't want to have any lights. I'm going to kill my camera. Check it out. I don't think there's anyone out there. It looked like there was light shining on the balcony, but I think it's just the moonlight. I really hope there's not someone creeping out there. Because if they're out here this late, they're up to no good.
Feeling as though he was being watched, he felt helpless but had little choice but to stay put. He waited nervously until dawn. As morning broke, he packed up his gear, still pondering the strange experiences he had in that forgotten mine. A wildlife photographer in Australia recently documented an unsettling sight. What appeared to be a patch of grass on a tree was actually something much more disturbing. Using a stick to gently prod the area, the grassy patch suddenly came to life, erupting with movement. Thousands of spiders scurried away simultaneously. Despite their creepy look, these spiders are neither venomous nor aggressive. They were simply hibernating in a close-knit cluster. Nonetheless, it's quite a shock when you encounter it unexpectedly. One day, while trekking through the dense woods, a man pitched a hammock between two trees to unwind. As he rested, an unexpected visitor arrived. A puma silently entered his camping spot, wandering around without noticing him. The feline moved calmly, neither showing aggression nor alarm, giving the hiker a rare chance to admire its elegance. After several moments, the puma continued on its way, leaving the hiker feeling both relieved and exhilarated. Dennis was investigating an abandoned forest residence, where two girls had previously gone missing, searching for a spot to set up camp. As he recorded footage, he heard a soft tapping coming from the adjacent room. Intrigued, he approached the source, and then something unusual happened. He couldn't account for what had just taken place. Even after watching the video again, he felt an increased sense of fear. Could these have been the spirits of the missing girls? A Reddit user once posted a spooky photo they took years ago with a simple digital camera during a trip with friends. While cleaning up their memory card, they came across an image that caught their attention. Something unusual was visible in the background. There were no mirrors, glass, or anything else that could have created a reflection. The user mentioned that the house they stayed in had a history, with numerous unexplained occurrences over the years, and this image might be connected to one of those events. On his 43rd birthday, the hiker received a surprise from his wife, Shelley, a stay in a treehouse close to Ocala, Florida, a place they had both always dreamed of visiting. That evening, Mysterious noises started to encircle them. Although they couldn't see anything, these unsettling sounds persisted.
Oh! What is it?
Do you see anything?
I don't know. Maybe it's a bear.
I hope it's not a bear. I'll be running up those stairs. God, it's so creepy because I can hear noises all.
It's loud.
What the hell?
It's getting closer.
I know.
Oh my god. What the hell?
We're literally.
Hello?
It's. Babe,
Whatever it is not afraid of us. It's getting closer and closer, whatever it is.
I know.
It's like I hear it, but I don't see it. It's a lot closer now.
God, that is so freaking creepy.
You got a flashlight?
I have my phone.
Shine your phone over there.
Oh, God.
It's getting closer and closer.
I know, but what is it?
I don't know.
What was
Hello?
that? Oh, God, babe. What if it's a bear? Oh, my God, this is so scary.
What is it?
Babe, you're not gonna. You're gonna.
Is that
fall
it
in the
right there?
fire. Huh? You're gonna fall in the fire if you. Shit. If you like get scared.
It's right there.
What is
But I don't see it. I hear it, but I don't.
They chose to head up to their treehouse for safety, and fortunately, they had a peaceful night. However, they couldn't shake the curiosity about what had caused those strange noises.